Lately, I've been getting a lot of questions about doing your own coolant service on the BMW. So if your water pump goes out, your thermostat goes out, can you do it yourself? Well, it all depends. I don't recommend doing it yourself unless you have all the proper tools. So we're going to take a look at it. This car only had 10,000 miles, so what it needed to have done was some of these coolant hoses were messed up, so we replaced them. They had like some cracks in them and everything, so the clamp was missing, and then there was a crack on the top one, so we fixed the whole hose. We replaced it. Actually, they're plastic, they're pretty cheap, and then they had green coolant, so we replaced the coolant. And I'll show you what we use to actually put a vacuum on the coolant system. It's an airlift type of system that you want to use, and most reputable shops will actually have this airlift system. If you don't have it, do not attempt to do the work, because you will overheat your engine, and for whatever you're going to save, you're going to end up buying a new engine because you'll cook it. Had a customer call last month, did exactly that. Did his own coolant, went on a highway for a drive, got the red error message, overheated his engine. So yeah, don't do that, because if that happens, then you're pretty much going to be screwed. Anyways, here's the video for that. 330 BMW with the G46 engine. We're pulling a vacuum to fill in the coolant. This is the only proper way to do it. This is how the manual says to do it, and this is how everybody should do it. Same goes for the Porsches. All of them are like that these days. Systems are tight. The turbo system is completely separate, so we're going to fill both. So yeah, we already got negative 22.5 psi. So we're getting ready to fill it up. Here we go, we're filling it up. Once this drops, we'll switch over to the turbo side. We are all complete now. We got the right coolant in here, blue BMW coolant. So let's walk over to the green coolant that somebody installed in here after replacing a couple of the components that we actually had to fix. So this was the issue. Somebody put some clamps here. These are actually glued fittings. So if you put a clamp, it's not going to hold. It's going to pop off and leak like this one did. Here's some other problems here too. And they taped this side up right here. This car only has 10,000 miles on it. Yep. Alright, here's our coolant. Nice and green. We flushed it out really good with water at the same time. So we use distilled water when we do any coolant job. So we actually got all the green coolant out. Pretty much had all the hoses disconnected. So we are finished. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.